Yesterday, I talked about something I've realized. We become what we accept. And when I look back at my own life, I see it everywhere. My bad relationships, my work, my health, all those things are accepted, to deal with. But not all acceptance are bad. It works both ways, You can accept something that is bad, but if you accept something that is good, that can change your life. Yesterday, I talked most about all the things I accepted that hold me back in my life. But there's many other things that I accepted that gave me freedom. That's the most important. We are the key in the cage, and when you accept something that works against you, is building a cage around you. But if you accept if you accept something that works for you, that's the key to get out of your own cage. You need to decide what you accept in life. You can change everything. But acceptance works both ways. You can accept comfort, or you can accept discomfort. You can accept excuses, or you can accept responsibilities. You can accept to believe you are too old, or you can accept to believe that you're not old and you can still grow. Acceptance is a belief, and what you believe, you will accept. And sooner or later, those acceptance will show up in your life, in a good way or in a bad way. Let's talk about example about somebody who is accepting that he's too old. He's accepting he's too old, so that will make him stop to try to learn new things, or because you think he's too old, he will stop to take risk because he's accepting he's too old, so he's accepting the risk that this is a risk for me, and he start to believe on that, and he will think he can't learn new thing, or he can grow, he can change. He will accept he's too old. He will accept that he cannot change, and that will impact his life. And is many example like that for anything. If you accept something, you will believe it, and after a while, these beliefs will become a reality. But someone else will accept different things. They will accept they can still learn. They will accept they are not old. They will accept they can change. They will accept they can change their body. They will accept they can do anything they want, and that belief will impact their life in a good way, because they accept that is possible. And that acceptance creates a different life. That's why we need to be very careful in what we accept. Because most of the time we don't even realize is what we're doing. We accept beliefs, we accept ideas, we accept stories about ourselves, and with time we don't even realize we believe all those stories we told about ourselves, and this is shaping our lives, all right, because we accepted to believe it, and most of the time it's not even true. And as for me, about four months ago, I quit my job at 56 years old. I could have accepted that I'm too old. I could had accept what the people told me around. Just wait to get, retired. I could accept, to stay where I was, comfortable, and finish that way. But I didn't want to accept that because I didn't want to believe that. I didn't want to accept that I'm 56 years old and I cannot do anything else, that it's over. I could not accept that. And that's why I did what I did. And it's the best choice of my life. And I'm so glad I realized that, and accepted that I was right. A lot of people will have accepted that, but I didn't. I accepted something else. More I think about it, more I see this everywhere, with the people, with my friends, with my family. I see how they accept things that they should not accept. Even if it's a silly thing, they accept it anyway. Instead of deciding, no, I don't accept that, they go along. People go along. They're not thinking really. And then they end up in bad situation or bad relationship or stuck in jobs they don't want because they accept it like it's life. I accept it because it's life. I accept it because we have to do that. We have to do this. I accept it because I'm married now. I have no choice. It's all. They should think about what they're accepting, because when you accept things like all the time like that, it becomes your life in the end. The real question is, what are we accepting? Because whatever we accept long enough, we eventually become. So let me leave you with that question. What are you accepting right now? And is it taking you where you want to go?